Hey traders, Nick here recapping the week early, and this is week ending 7/13. The Friday is a mad day. We have flattish green markets. It feels bullish, but the indices don't show it. This is the S&P. It looks like a little breakout on the daily, but I have reservations. So the week is definitely bullish, and let me show you a quick note. I think I have it here somewhere. This guy. Yep. So the week, trust me on that one, we've had green weeks everywhere, a new all-time high here, which is the Qs. So SPY, QQQ, reddish, flattish week on the small caps, but they had a all-time high recently. We have good candles everywhere. This is the Dow, and this is FANG, all-time high, even though Netflix was dragging. That's because it's Google. And there's no fear. In other words, the fear trade is dying, and I don't know how to scroll right on this one anyway. This is the VIX, and it did not have a good week. Okay, so back to, so basically the day is okay, the week is good. Going into next week, if my indicators are correct, I brought in a few new indicators that I built. They're not tested yet hardcore, but they look promising. On top of what I already have shared with you as far as bullish upside potential, on top of the technicals that here I'm drawing the lines as they are, and usually that invites technical buying, and this will eventually get priced in. So this is the S&P E-minis, so to speak. So you can think of cash SPX almost, but in terms of the SPY, here are the two scenarios for next week. Let me take out this volume from here. Okay, so this one or that one. Why these two? Okay. Upside potential, this is stop number one for me, target, and this is stop number two. And look at that. I didn't even make that. I drew this without looking left. Also, the blue, it targets much higher, and I told you that like an October or December area of 300 is doable, technically. This one is because what the open interest is expecting. So the market, the way it is right now for next week, options, downside pressure based on the S&P, but with support. So downside pressure to close this little gap right here, and support starting thereabouts. There's no upside pressure other than this technical look, and there is a resistance that starts somewhere around here and gets hard, really hard, somewhere around here. So it has room to move in either direction. That's the bottom line. There's pull that way. So the market has reason to go here. The only thing that would bring it here, in my opinion, well, my main concern is this thing right here, this right there, Apple. So if I do this, I don't know what that is, Southwest Airline, that was another question. Okay, so here's Apple, right? This right here is a line that I ghosted, meaning prior performance, and I keep pasting it forward, and it keeps playing. Look, this is the actual versus it, and then this falls, the actual follows, rallies, the actual follows, and here we are, somewhere here. So Monday, Tuesday, is this going to happen? If so, I wrote it up yesterday, so Apple 184 is not crazy based on this one. It's not a forecast, I'm just saying it's happened before, twice. So back to back to back. So we don't know. If that happens, then we have a dip in the SPY, SPX on Monday, like the open interest suggests that they could, and then a rally thereafter. So I do have longs. I'm going to stay in my longs. I am protected, as I'm sharing with you, and I shared videos here and there. So I am cautiously optimistic. That's exactly what this is. Okay, cautiously optimistic. All right, so trades-wise, yesterday I went long AVGO, which is Broadcom, on the huge dip, bought calls right away, shared it. Immediately at the open, had good profits. I stuck to my guns and I just looked at it, and good thing I did because I cashed it out. And I always tell you, book profits often, and especially when they come this fast. I don't know much about the company, so this was just a pure bounce. Okay, that's out of the way. Apron, I think it's called Apron. Yeah, anyway, the food delivery people, I got out. This was a complete trade I shared a while back, and it paid more than close to double. I can't remember the percentage, but it was a big hit. So I'm out because I know nothing about the company, and this is untested territory. So it could be bought out and go to $6, and I'll miss out, but I'm okay with that. Okay, Comcast, same deal. I have trades on Comcast, Oracle. So there are trades, fundamental trades on JP Morgan that I shared in the write-up for premiums. Oracle just happened. Something just happened with Oracle. Whoops. Guess what? It's been, no, I'm sorry, not Oracle. What I'm thinking, Cisco, another dinosaur. Look at that. Boom. If I go to 5-minute candles, what happened is there's news that Amazon is now competing with them. So there goes Cisco. I went long on this one, and I'll share it in the write-up. Okay, let's see. The Qs. Go back to 1 day. This is the NASDAQ, all-time high. Now, everything is on the back of FANG, minus the N in FANG, which is Netflix. Netflix and suffering. Speaking of which, Netflix reports on Monday. So it was down 4% on the day just before the earnings. So I bought calls, call spreads. I'll share them in writing. Okay. Just a reminder that the short-term reaction to the earnings, short-term reaction to the earnings is completely binary, meaning it's a crapshoot. Flip a coin. Even if they give me the P&L, I couldn't tell you which way ahead of time. I couldn't tell you which way the reaction is going to happen. Okay. DIA is also a tradable thing, and it looks like it's doing well today, but it has had a couple of fake outs at least. So reminder, this is the actual headline trading mode where you can't trust anything. I bet you anything, a minute after the close, just like last week, we'll have a headline, Trump dials it up to $1 trillion. I don't know. I'm just making it up. So expect headlines, and usually they come out when? This is fear. Remember 2 weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago, I said the bears had the missed opportunity, and look what happened since then. But now we have a situation where fear is tight. What does that mean? Technically, it can't go anywhere without making a big move up or fizzle a little more. So far it's been up. So expect a headline. I expect a headline. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know what it is, and they usually match the charts. So here it is. I'm going to share a whole bunch more trades in the write-up. If you have any questions, let me know. You can email me at sellspreads@gmail.com.